Starting with breaking updates coming in, Pakistan has condemned the United States attack on the nuclear facilities of the Islamic Republic of Iran. Remember, this is the same nation that was seeking a Nobel Prize for the US President Donald Trump. Pakistan states that these attacks violate all norms of international law and Iran has a legitimate right to defend itself under the UN Charter. Now, Pakistan has officially nominated Donald Trump for the Nobel Peace Prize. And just hours after that, Pakistan is now offering token condemnation of the US attacks on the nuclear facilities of the Islamic Republic of Iran. In an official statement, Pakistan has condemned the US strikes and has offered a lecture as well. First, it was seeking Nobel Prize for President Trump. It was hailing Trump. Remember, the army chief also had a lunch meeting with the US president. And now, Pakistan says it is a violation of all norms. Says that Iran has the right to defend itself. In fact, Pakistan has also given a lecture saying it's time for dialogue. That dialogue is the only way forward. This is the same nation that has, in fact, called for the Nobel Peace Prize for the President Donald Trump. Major General Dhruv Katoch joins us on the broadcast. Professor Madhav Nalapad is also on the broadcast with us. Professor Nalapad, how do you look at Pakistan's doublespeak? First, it was asking or nominating Trump for the Nobel Peace Prize, and now suddenly you have Pakistan offering a token condemnation. Professor, can you unmute yourself? I think you're on mute.
I would like to say that as far as Pakistan is concerned, I think this is a reality check for the United States about what Pakistan is, Terroristan. Asim Munir is a man who made unspeakable comments about an entire community of more than 1.3 billion people. In the same way, of course, as some people have made comments about the Jewish community. It's utterly intolerable. And now there's a reality check on Washington, and it's now clear where Pakistan stands in the war on terror. It stands with a clerical regime in Iran. So I think, frankly, we are wise in India. I don't think we are going to react very strongly to this. And frankly, we and Donald Trump need to work together. And I'm very certain that the top minds in India understand that.
But Pakistan is being accused of betraying Iran, now offering token condemnation. Just a moment, my apologies for interrupting. We have breaking updates coming in. We're getting in a reaction from the exiled Crown Prince of Iran, who has called the strikes on the Islamic Republic's 3 nuclear sites as a result of the regime's catastrophic pursuit of nuclear weapons at the expense of the Iranian people. Now, remember, there has been a lot of talk about regime change in Iran. Now, the Crown Prince of Iran has spoken up and has called out the current regime and has said that it is the people of Iran who are suffering because of the catastrophic pursuit of nuclear weapons by the current regime. In fact, a social media message has come in. This is a tweet that Reza Pahlavi has put out saying the strikes on the Islamic Republic's 3 nuclear sites are the result of the regime's catastrophic pursuit of nuclear weapons at the expense of the Iranian people, saying it is the people of Iran who are suffering because of this pursuit of the nuclear weapons in Iran. He says Ali Khamenei and his crumbling terrorist regime have failed the nation. As Khamenei considers how to respond from his underground bunker, I say to him, for the sake of the Iranian people, respond by stepping down. That's the advice coming in, that this is time to step down so the proud Iranian nation can leave the disastrous period of the Islamic Republic behind and start a new chapter of peace, prosperity and greatness. The only way to achieve peace is for the regime to now end. A lot more to talk about. Remember, this comes amid the talk that there could be a regime change in Iran. Israel has said that while regime change is not the end goal, it could be the consequence of the actions. Let's go across to my colleague Priyank Tripathi, who's joining us on the broadcast. He is joining us from Tel Aviv in Israel, where Iran has launched several strikes. Priyank, what is the update on the ground? What is it that you're seeing? Are Iranian missiles continuing to attack Israel?
Yes, Adi Pratibha, we are once again at the second location where we will like to tell to viewers that the Iranian missiles, I beg your pardon, was not targeted towards the defense establishment, and because it has actually hit the civilian population, and that too at an old age home. We are in Tel Aviv, and let me show the visuals to our viewers. This is an old age home which was a shelter home for old age people, and look at the kind of damage which it has done. It could have been very much horrific for all those elderly people to move out within a time span of 2 to 3 minutes because the siren sounds were heard, and then they had to come down by anyhow. Most of them could not walk properly. Most of them are too elderly that it was difficult for them to also step down. But what we can sense after looking at the ground situation, that things have been very much horrific for those Israeli people. One more thing, if you may allow, Pratibha, I would like to show that there are pieces of the Iranian missile projectile which entered Israel's airspace. It has hit Tel Aviv, multiple locations, two of the locations which I'm aware about, one of the locations where I'm right now. The second location is towards the other side of the Tel Aviv, and then in Haifa and also in Jerusalem are the location. This is the particular particle of the what it is being said by the expert that this could be the missile particle which is still lying here. It is yet to be verified by the Israeli, defense establishment, but there are multiple particles which can be seen here on the ground, one here and another one is here. And because of the impact, you can see that these houses, not even that the house which I was showing you earlier, but these residential complexes have been severely damaged. There's a massive loss to the property which has happened here in Tel Aviv. People were certainly aware that is something like this can happen from the Iranian side, but while they were sleeping, because they were not aware of the fact that the US forces had hit Iranian nuclear base, these individuals got to know that there had been an attack. After the siren sounds were heard, they moved to the bunker, but the kind of damage which has been done, it's very serious, and that too, attacking a location which was meant for old people. This particular location, which is an old age home, is very, very against the human rights.
Okay, all right. Priyank getting us a glimpse of what life is like in Tel Aviv as Iran launches these attacks. Priyank, stay vigilant, stay safe.